the trials. Like when we first met, remember? I'll find him.
What's that? Did you hear that? Nothing. Was that voices? It's not his voice or the voices are dead. Not Dillian.
Dillian's calling to you. Can you hear him?
Where is he? He sounds like he's getting
Senua,
away.
you remind me of a story that the Northmen tell about a young woman warrior. Her name is Herver, the daughter of a berserker born after he was killed. She's a wild, willful child who teaches herself to fight with weapons. When she learns where her father is buried, her only desire is to reclaim the treasure buried with him, but above all, the sword, Tyrving.
Oh, can I? No. Maybe? Yes, okay. So I can light these braziers. I think that's what they're called.
Touch the walls. You don't know what they might do.
Turn back.
She has to keep going. It's not safe here. She has to keep going. If you
Oh,
go
that's...
down there, no one can save you. It's too scary.
that was weird.
I can hear him.
Herver disguises herself as a man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames eye. Herver disguises herself. Herver disguises
I hate they have to
herself as
hold
a
it.
man to join a band of warriors, and soon becomes their leader. When they come to the island where her father is buried, her men do not want to go ashore. They say that evil haunts the island, and that it is a worse place by day than other places are by night. Fearless, she lands alone. There are many grave mounds, and all of them have ghostly flames burning over them. She comes to the grave mound of her father after passing through these ghostly fires, as though they were mist. The flames I passed through were real enough. Damn the Northmen to hell.
The voice is getting louder. Listen.
Dillian. Listen, listen, listen. It's him. Listen.
It's getting louder.
There he is.
You're getting closer.
Keep going.
Senua, follow the voice.
You're nearly there.
Dillian's voice.
It's him. He's going to save you.
Find the voice.
Find him.
Find another way. It's not working.
You'll have to use your mind. Where can you go?
You're failing. Find another way.
Think. Focus.
So I think I'm supposed to go in the direction that the brazier lights.
Think clearly. You have to find out.
Don't doubt yourself. You'll never find it.
She doesn't.
Oh,
Yes, you do. You know.
that's awkward.
Listen for his voice. Listen.
Dillian, where are
Listen
you?
for his voice.
Dillian. She can't hear it.
Does everything look the same?
Looks the same.
Something's different. Look for clues.
What is it?
What's different?
There's a clue.
Light the torch.
Light it.
Look for the torch. Light it.
What can you see? It's not him.
It's not him.
We told you. We told you it was a trick.
Doesn't sound like Dillian.
What's happening?
Quiet.
It's not him.
He wants me to find him. I'm lost without him.
That's not Dillian.
That doesn't sound like Dillian.
It sounds like something more dangerous.
That voice. It's not Dillian.
Okay.
Dillian wants me to face my fears. Father? I'm leaving. I've decided. I think it will be good for me.
It's the darkness. It's speaking through
No,
you.
Dad, it's me. I think I can beat it. In my own way.
I can see the darkness in your eyes, child.
I met a boy.
Boy.
The chieftain's son.
No.
He said he could help me.
It's a trick.
He said I could be normal.
Normal.
Yes.
No boy is going to save you. No one can. When they see the rot growing inside you,
No!
they will turn their back on you. The gods can only fix you through my hand. You're going nowhere.
No.
You will not defy the gods.
Jeez.
Come, child, take my hand. Come. Senua.
I am leaving!
You cannot escape the darkness. Your curse will make everyone suffer. You will have blood on your hands!
It's done.
You did it.
But there's more.
Going.
There's more.
I'm tired, but you have to keep going.
There's still more.
There's always more to do.
It's not going to be easy.
You're getting down. Can you do another one? It's too much. Have you got the energy? She hasn't got the energy. No. Too much to do.
Voices, you need to just stop.
I saw once a plague strike northern lands of ice. It was so terrible that not the oldest man among us could remember the like. Hundreds died. The sickness took nearly every person younger than 40, and many older. And where dying mothers gave birth, the marks of the plague were on the babes as they came out of the womb.
Where are we? I don't like it. This place feels...
What is this place?
It's creepy. It feels wrong. It feels strange. Where is it? Where are we? Turn back. This is wrong. This has to be wrong.
There he is.
There he is.
The light.
Go towards it.
He's in the house. He's
Find
going
it.
in.
He's disappearing.
Follow him.
Don't let him disappear.
The air. Where's it gone?
Keep going.
How do you find it?
Oh, lovely.
It's a test. Like the old warrior trials. Dillian will help me. The stench of rot. She can almost taste it. Do you smell it? No. Don't worry. Not everyone can. It was a warm spring day when she went to the river with Dillian and the others. But the water. She could taste the rot. But no one else could. She knew something was wrong. Something sinister. She begged them to leave, but they just laughed at her. But soon enough, as the bodies piled up, no one was laughing. And they knew that she was not like them. You found a way
To climb the tower.
the ladder.
Quick. What now?
You can see it. Aligned to the truth. The bridge.
What do you mean I found a way? Ah, wait. What? Oh, okay, here we go.
Now you have to find him.
Quick, get to the house. Get to the house and finish this trial.
It doesn't finish until you get to the house.
Before he disappears, Senua.
You have to get in.
I get it, I get it. I just need to figure out how this works.
The Northmen speak of a death moon, a light shaped like a half moon that appears inside a house and goes around the walls. I once saw the death moon appear at a farm, and first the shepherd died, then a guest died, and then the farm hands, and then the farmer and 6 of his men drowned at sea. But that is not the end of it, because the dead return to haunt the living. If you see the death moon, then beware, because there will be death in that house.
That's it.
You did it. She did too.
It's not done yet. Just a small piece of the puzzle.
You passed the trial. Get to the house.
You succeeded.
Now these are my kind of voices.
Senua! Come to me! Where are you?
I'm here. I'm right here.
Are you in there?
You have to find him.
Come out if you are.
Focus.
Dillian! They're coming for me.
I'm dying. It's too much.
Someone's calling me. Someone's calling me. Why are you?
What's that noise?
It's Dillian. Go to him. Go to him. He's trying to save me. There it is. Huh? It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away.
I feel it.
You'll die.
You feel it?
You're dying. The burning has
She's
begun.
dying. The burning.
The burning has begun.
Go
There
to
it
the
is.
gate. There they are. The rooms. You can get through.
Where?
Run! Run now! Run! It's not safe here. Run!
Senua.
You don't run. Have me sword. You came through the wrong.
Yeah, but... Oh, here we go.
Where's your sword? To defend yourself
Ah.
against that creature. You can't do that.
Two more.
Right, that's one.
Others.
Oh, okay. Oh. Right, let's try again. Let's just go...
They blame you. They blame you because they let you.
What?
It's close. It's close. Move away.
That was weird.
There it is. Huh? It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away.
Feel it.
Let it see.
It
There.
is.
Go towards it.
Run.
Focus.
Find
Run.
it.
Okay, done.
Run. It's not safe here. Run.
Uh-oh.
Find the other single. We're not wrong door.
Where's your sword? Where is he to defend yourself? It's Dylan. Find the creature. It's Dylan. Where are we? It's not safe.
To be honest, the sword wouldn't help anyway.
You're dying. You're lost. You're dying. This is what death feels like.
This is what death feels like. That's quite funny. I think it was this way. It was like down here. Yep, there we go. Right, that's the second one.
Where's the door? We have to find a way out. Find the gate.
Run.
Look at you. Don't let it see you. It's coming. Move away. You're lost again. What should I do?
The light.
Go towards it. Focus. 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 Look.
There we go. Oh no. Ah. Oh, that's boo. Wow, so when it sees you, you just die instantly. Come on. Go. Move.
There it is. Huh? It's close. It's close. Move away. Senua, move away.
Where are you?
You'll die. Run. It's not safe here. Run.
Senua,
You don't even have your sword. You came through the wrong door.
how are you going to fight?
Where's your sword?
Are you going to defend yourself?
What is that creature?
You can't defend yourself. It's Dillian. Find the creature.
Where's Dillian? Where are we? It's not safe. I feel unsafe.
I can't find you.
This is what death feels like.
Is that it? Oh, bugger. Cool.
Senua! Senua! What happened?
They're blaming me for the plague. They say that I'm cursed. What if they're right?
How would they know such a thing? Are they gods? None of us are. They're just people. Good people, but they're scared. They're afraid of what they can't see. Like children scared of the dark. They make up stories to fill the void. It doesn't make them true.
What if my father was right?
You have to step out of this darkness. Let them see who you really are, like I have. You're not a monster.
Without you, this darkness has made me a monster.
What if this is pointless? What if you're wrong? What if this has nothing to do with the sword? What if we're wrong? The sword will never be yours. What if this is the end? It's just a trick. It's just a pointless test. You've been fooled before. You could be fooled again. Being tested. You don't know. It's just their game for you. You never know which way it's going.
As insightful as ever, voices. Thanks.
I want to tell you a story about a god of the Northmen called Baldur. The second son of Odin. He was beautiful, good and wise. He was fair of feature, he spoke fair words, he gave fair judgments. Light shone from him. Only good things were told of him. Yet he was the first of the gods to die.
closer. Stay back, don't touch it. You're curious.
Oh,
You want to see what the mask sees?
No. The mask is here to watch you fail again. Don't fail. Be careful, it's not safe.
he
Trust
sees
us.
the bridge intact.
The bridge.
So,
This far, but the bridge is broken.
There's no way you can fix it.
What do you do now, Senua? It's dangerous.
Don't go near it.
Don't go there.
Don't go too close. Focus. Focus. Focus on the mask. Be careful, it's not safe. Trust us.
It doesn't see.
so why?
Because the mask is here to watch you fail again.
It's dangerous.
Don't go near it.
Don't go there.
Don't go too close.
Where are we?
What is this?
It's the same. It's another world. It's lighter.
It's nicer. I like
The
it.
bridge.
It's lighter. It's nicer.
What happened?
The bridge is fixed.
Let's cross it.
Dillian is in there.
Don't forget.
You can feel me. You need the runes to fight Dillian. You need Dillian. He's waiting for you.
He always said he would wait.
He's close.
He cares about you.
Feel he's close. He loves you. Calling you. Dillian. Dillian, we're here.
Dillian.
We're really here.
So I'm thinking it's gonna be.
The gate is open. Go through the gate.
Go through it.
Oh,
It's dangerous.
Follow it.
What's behind the gate?
Where will it take you?
It's not safe.
interesting.
Dillian.
There he is.
There he is.
What are you waiting for?
Quick, find a way.
Find him.
Go through.
Where is he?
Where's he gone?
We're in the wrong world.
He's not here.
She's in the wrong world.
He's not in this world.
He's in the other one. He's in the other one. He's in the dark world.
the dark.
The world won't seem so simple. Black and white. Darkness and light. Narrow dividing lines of our own making. Dillian taught her to see further. To peek through the cracks and see the worlds of colour stretching away from the globe. And Senua explored new paths into the unknown.
Do you remember the smell of his neck?
Do you remember what love feels like?
Time to go back to the shithole version.
Look what happens to the things around me.
Oh. Okay. So that's not the answer.
Your curse has claimed Dillian. Poor Dillian. He didn't know. He was kind. Dillian's in the tower. He's there. You can't go up there. You can't go up there. Not in this world.
Right.
You can't.
Okay, what are we thinking?
He saw that she was strong. Remember Dillian? What do you remember? Do you remember the sound of his voice? Do you remember what it was to touch him?
The Northmen tell this story about the death of Baldur. It begins with dark dreams. Night after night, Baldur dreams of his own death, and the gods fear for his life. So Baldur's mother makes everything in the world: fire, water, iron, stone, earth, wood, beasts, birds, serpents, poison, sickness, swear an oath not to harm her son. One by one, they each make their vow. Neither weapons nor wood will injure him, Baldur's mother boasts. Only Loki, father of Hela, the mistress of death, is not amused.
Do you feel safe? Dillian loves you.
What's Loki gonna do? Oh, bingo.
I saw that she was strong.
Is it the shadow? No. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Found it. It's the light. Nice.
Senua, you've got it.
Why isn't he here?
He's gone.
He's in the dark.
World.
He's gone to the dark world.
You're in the wrong world.
I know.
He's in the other world.
Calm down.
Without you.
Right, back to the dump.
You squashed it to strength. The curse cannot be undone.
Oh, interesting.
He led you astray.
You should have listened to your father when you had the chance.
Why didn't you listen to him?
This love has tortured you, and it tortures him.
Well, I did remove the rune.
She should have listened to her father.
Why didn't she listen to her father?
She thought she could defy her father. There he is. Where are you taking
He's
me?
up there. He's up there. How do you get up there? There's a way. There is a way up there.
Find the way.
She can do it. You're nearly there. She'll find the way.
You killed him with your love because he believed in you.
You are guilty. You will always be guilty.
Was it worth it?
Why didn't she?
Years had passed since she left her father. She trained hard alongside her friend, Dillian. She saw things no one else could. Patterns, shapes, movement. An intuition that made her an exceptional warrior. Friendship turned to love. But the shadow of darkness never let her go, and she was caught between two worlds. That of Zinbel and her past, and Dillian, a future. Two realities tearing at her soul.
Dillian doesn't
The
know.
gods feast and rejoice and amuse themselves by throwing spears and stones at Baldur, striking at him with sword and axe. But he comes to no harm, whatever they do. The gods never cease to wonder at this great marvel. But Loki shapes himself into a woman and asks Baldur's mother, "Is it really true that all things promise to keep him safe?" "I did not ask the mistletoe," Baldur's mother confesses. "I thought it was too young." Oh dear.
Huh.
The curse.
And now the darkness is swallowing you both.
Do you know?
Right, let's
Was
just
it worth
grab
it?
this one.
You're still alive and Dillian's dead. He doesn't deserve to be dead.
How does that make you feel? Wasting your
And how does that
time
make
for
you
this. Speak.
feel?
These rooms. It's all
Trials to distract you.
set you up, and now they're going to watch you.
What if these trials mean nothing?
Laughing at you.
No one will love you again.
No closer to Dillian.
Dillian, you're letting this get in the way.
If they are just to tire you out, make you weak before the battle.
I think she remembers him.
Yeah, of course she does.
Loki makes a dart out of mistletoe and goes to the gods as they throw things at Balder. The blind god, Huth, was there. Loki asks him why he wasn't taking part. Huth says, "I cannot see where Balder stands, and even if I could see him, I have no weapon." Loki replies, "Here is a wand. I will tell you where he stands." And Huth throws the mistletoe at Balder. It pierces through him, and to everyone's horror, Balder is killed. And for this, Huth is slain.
He gets killed by mistletoe.
His love is guiding him.
That's pretty lame. Pretty lame.
Dillian saved you.
Dillian cared for her like no one else has.
Dillian's the only reason she's still alive. He was the only one who
It's all over. You're cursed.
the curse crossed. Do you remember the smell of his neck?
The Northmen tell how the gods mourned Balder. His body was to be burnt on his ship, but they could not manage to push it into the sea, and sent for a giantess to do it. She comes riding a wolf and has vipers for her reins. She pushes Balder's ship into the sea with such force that the ground shakes and the rollers burst into flames. When Balder's wife sees his body carried onto the ship, her heart bursts with grief, and she dies. She's put next to her husband, and the pyre is lit, sending the dead to hell. But even so, the gods cannot accept his death.
Surely his body wouldn't burn.
He was the only one she could trust.
Could she trust him?
Ah.
What if this is pointless?
What are you doing? Why did you think you could make this work?
You keep seeing runes. You see runes everywhere.
Everywhere. everywhere. But what if they're not real? What if they don't actually make sense?
Okay,
Gods were
and
lying. Do you remember meeting him in the tree?
But really, the gods are playing with you.
It makes sense in your mind, but it doesn't make sense in the worlds.
The gods but it doesn't mean anything.
You can't read this language. You don't understand.
Sinbel was right.
You're wasting time.
You're cursed. Never succeed.
Slow.
Quicker.
Do you remember the way he stroked your hair? Do you remember the way he felt?
Your curse is played through you.
He saved you. He saved you. That's you. You owe him. His love keeps you strong.
pretty sure that is the arrow. Pretty sure.
He saw who she could be. He saw who she really was. He saw the warrior within.
There we go.
What if they're all about wasting your time just to by minute by minute? What does she think she's doing? You're special. She thinks
Think you're something special,
Waste of time. Could all be a waste of her time.
What if the gods are just
Wait a second.
What if the gods are laughing?
Messing with her.
It wouldn't be this.
Dillian! Be the first time. There he is.
Dillian never much cared for the underworld, and looked dimly upon the druids, like her father, Sinbel. I guess he took after his father, a chieftain who believed nothing he couldn't see,
Very careful.
and he happened to be blind. She felt safe in Dillian's arms, learned to see the world through his eyes. Slowly, the darkness that had bound her so tightly began to unravel.
You're going to fall. Careful.
No, she's not. She's not going to fall. She's strong. She's steady. She can do it. You can do it, Senua. No! Where's he gone?
It's your fault. He's disappeared. You've lost him to the sea. He's gone.
You've lost him. Just gone to the water. He's drowned.
Huh. But he didn't self-delete, did he? He I thought he got...
Senua. Your father cannot understand your darkness. He cannot see through your eyes. No one can. My own father was born blind. Doesn't have the faintest idea of what the night looks like. The word dark to him means as little as the word light. So someone is afraid of the dark. Should we fix them by taking away their sight? Would you give up the beautiful world that you, and only you, can see just to be rid of your nightmares? Or is this the price you pay for the gift you have? A gift that makes you so special in my eyes. Just another part of the person I love.
I left for the wilds to protect you from my darkness. Because I love you. But it made it worse. I'm so sorry.
Killing you would can't be too easy.
They're taking your memories to torture you.
They're taking you from the inside.
You're disappearing one memory at a time. Every time you remember, it disappears.
They're going to take everything.
They're not yours anymore.
They're going to take everything you have.
The memories of ghosts.
They belong to the gods, not to you.
They're eating you from the inside. They want to kill your soul.
They want to crush it.
They want your body. They want your soul.
They want your mind, and they're going to take it.
The memory.
Oh, voices.